Hey kid, and welcome to this beautiful springtime edition of KidTime StoryTime. Hi, storyteller. Hey, fuchsia fish, I was just about to start reading. Is something wrong? Well, not exactly. So then what's up? Well, I'm a little confused. See, the fellas, they always like to call me a foxy lady, but that's a fox and I don't see the resemblance. I'll have to explain the term later. But meantime, you and I have a date with the great outdoors. And may I just say that this book that was written and drawn by Marie Letourneau is one of the most beautiful books I've ever seen. Look at that. We haven't even started the book and already there's a story. Here's the old stump. Here's the Argyle's house. Here's the spider web. This is Badger's place. That's a soccer field. Here's the Knight's castle, the groundhog burrow, the beaver pond, and the pirate's hat. I wonder if this will all matter later. Well, only one way to find out. You and I, together, going into the Argyle Fox. This, ta-da, is the Argyle Fox. He lives in a tree in the forest. This must be Papa Fox, and look at what a snazzy looking knitted family they are. Looking very Ralph Lauren. Sometimes in early spring, the wind whips down the mountainside and through the trees. Look at that. Oh, is that a beaver? Oh yeah, it must be because that's a beaver dam. Look at that. He's even looking at the wind. Ooh, it is blowing fiercely. What is it that they say? March roars in like a lion and April goes out like a lamb, something like that. Anyway, one such fine spring day, Argyle told his mother, "I'm going outside to play cards." "It looks windy out," she replied. "I think the cards will blow away." Said Argyle. Argyle picked a spot near the old tree stump. For a few minutes, the wind was quiet. Oh, see, he didn't like what his mom had to say, so he decided he was going to ignore those little windy things and head on out. Has his very smart scarf there, his pack of cards. There he is, and look at what a gorgeous deck he's built here, a castle of cards, and a Tweety bird helping him here, but he says, "This is the tallest tower in the entire world," Argyle cried. But, just then, the storyteller flipped the page and, whoosh! "Not fair," said Argyle, and he returned to his tree. Oh, cards went flying, even the bird went flying, and he does not look happy. Poor Argyle. Well, back at home, Argyle looked for something else to do. Let's see, he threw out the newspaper hat, he threw out a helmet, a pirate flag, and there's a 10-gallon hat, and the seashell box, and a green scarf, and a soccer ball, and some more Argyle, and something that says, "Go Foxes." Argyle, found it! Spooky spider box. Would it still fit? Argyle gave it a go, and ta-da! Indeed it did. A spooky spider costume. Now back in the forest, Argyle created a web for the world's scariest spider. Ta-da! My web is complete. Beware! Cried Argyle, and the squirrels looked very scared. Very scared. I like that that he made his spider web the color of a fox. It's all very color coordinated. Oh no! "You can't play spider in the wind, Argyle Fox," said the squirrels. "Beware," replied Argyle with a hiss. "Hiss! Beware! Hiss! Or I will capture you in my web." But just then, whoosh! "Phooey," said Argyle. He decided to go play pirate near the creek. Well, you know what those faces of those squirrels are saying, aren't you? You know what they're saying. "I told you so." And they did tell him so. Well, now we've moved on, and Argyle is seeking new adventures. "Ahoy! I'm a pirate setting sail on my ship," Argyle said. You can't play pirate in the wind, Argyle Fox, warned the beavers. Arr, said Argyle. I'll make you walk the plank. But just then, you know what's coming, don't you? Whoosh! Grr, rotten wind, Argyle cried, and he stomped off towards the meadow. Oh my goodness, he almost fell off that log and his poor hat is gone. Well, moving on. Now he's ready for the big soccer game. Argyle held his soccer ball high. I'm the star of the soccer team. I will now kick the winning goal. You can't play soccer in the wind, Argyle Fox, said Mr. Badger. You better watch out, or I will tackle you, Argyle replied. Everybody's warning him. Has he heeded a single one of these warnings? Do we think we know what's going to happen when we turn the page? Well, let's just... Oh, there it is. Whoosh! Argyle kicked the ball with all his might. But just then, the wind whipped through. Harumph, said Argyle as he walked away. I didn't really want to play soccer. Yes, he did. He wants to be outside so badly. Poor, cute little sweater-wearing Argyle Fox. Ah! Well, maybe that bird's not so happy about him being out there, but it's a beautiful day to be outside. Well, now he's on the hillside, where Argyle built a castle. I am a brave knight, ready to battle the terrible, ferocious, fire-breathing dragon, declared Argyle. You can't play castle in the wind, Argyle Fox, said the groundhog from his burrow. Oh no, not another warning. I challenge you to a duel. On your guard, said Argyle. But just then... Gah! Rotten, wicked, spiteful wind! I'm going home, cried Argyle. Argyle gathered his things. There's the soccer ball up in the tree. Ah! And there's the spider web that's all wrapped up there. And he's getting his paper hat out from the flowers and picking up his card deck from the field, dragging everything. And he went home. I'm never playing in the wind ever again. Well, perhaps if you think for a while, you'll figure out something to play in the wind, said Mama Fox. Well, is she being foxy? Is she suggesting something that we can't imagine yet? No, I won't, Argyle grumbled. Look at that. He's under the bed, under the covers, feeling resentful. Think, Argyle, Mama Fox said softly as she closed the bedroom door. That Mama, she's planting an idea, isn't she? So Argyle thought in a meditative yoga pose. And he thought in another meditative yoga pose. And he looked at his toys. And he thought some more. And then he did a little scribbling. And just then, he knew. What did he know? Do you think you know what he knows? Argyle went straight to work. He cut, tied, knitted. Oh, the Argyle Foxes are good at that. He painted. Oh, what an artiste. And taped. And finally, top secret. It was finished. What could it be? He painted, he tied, and he's knitting, and he's cutting, and he's wrapping secretly. I'm intrigued. Do you know what it is? Argyle stood in the meadow, waiting for the wind. His heart pounded, boom, 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 with excitement. Would it work? Would he finally be able to play in the wind? Look at that, the wrappers here, top secret wrappers on the ground in pieces. The birds are watching. There's one of the family foxes looking in the mailbox. Oh, here he is leaving the house, and now he is over here. I see. He left the beautiful treehouse. Wouldn't you love to have a treehouse like that? Oh my gosh, I sure would. Left the treehouse on the hill. There comes a wind. Whoosh, whoosh, and whoosh. Huzzah! cried Argyle.
A kite is the most perfect thing to play in the wind, Mama.
Indeed it is, said Mama. Well done, Argyle. You kept thinking until you knew what to do. You are a clever little fox.
Thank you, Mama.
Oh, thank you, Mama, indeed. She came up with this brilliant idea. Can we look at that kite for a moment? Look at how colorful it is with pieces of newspaper that he cut and taped together, and then he painted on it too. So it is a one of a kind. Oh, look, even the squirrel's happy to see success.
Yeah, finally, something worked.
Yeah, you see that? Oh, good. I'm glad to see something worked. We're all glad to see something worked. And look at that. He opened a kite stand for everyone. Kites for friends, free. Now that is an excellent friend. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That one is like shaped, well, it has a little turnip drawing on it. Here's a squirrel with a little acorn. Oh, so cute, so cute. Everybody has a thematic one. The sunshine and the leaf and the flowers and the trees. Oh, nature kites. Look at that. And we did go to all these places, didn't we? We saw that he lived in this amazing, spectacular four-story, do we call it a four-story? Four-holer tree trunk house. There's the old stump. There's a nice flower patch where some stuff got caught up in there. And there's the soccer field where he was trying to play, and the badger's place, and the knight's castle, and the groundhog burrow, and the beaver's pond. Thank you for the warning, Beaver. The pirate's hat, and the spider web. That didn't quite work out, but he used that web string later in a very clever way, didn't he? Oh, boop, bloop, 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 bloop.
So, I was thinking about it.
Yes, Fuchsia Fish, and?
I still don't see a resemblance. See, he's more of an orange hue. I'm more of a pink hue. But, I'm just gonna let him call me a fox because, I don't know, it sounds good. Foxy lady. Foxy fishy. Oh, well, I better go. It's springtime and the flowers are blossoming underwater. Because you know it's spring down there, too.
Well, enjoy this beautiful springtime day. And remember, if it's windy outside, you know what to do. Come up with a solution that works with the outdoors. See you next time on KidTime StoryTime.